I may have to cancel my trip. So I came out right now to go meet a friend. We were supposed to meet for lunch, and then I was going to be working, and then tomorrow morning I was going to get my hair done, and then I was going to fly to Saskatchewan to go see my family and some friends, and I've really been looking forward to this trip. It's just that my neck has not been feeling great, and like I wake up and it feels okay, but within the hour, like I can already feel it here in the back of my neck, and it kind of goes up my head. Not once did I consider canceling this trip. I don't think I've ever canceled a trip. I've had trips canceled, like, and I made plans and then they haven't been followed through for numerous reasons, I'm sure. None come to mind offhand, but I'm sure I've canceled because of somebody else, but I've never canceled, especially a trip that I'm going to be flying. I've never canceled a trip. Lying in bed last night and feeling this, like it was more than what I've been feeling. I've had this headache all the way up to my head. Like it went here and all the way up here. It just did not feel okay. And then I was like, oh my gosh, sitting in the airport for hours waiting, and then sitting on the plane for hours. And like normally those things don't bother me at all. I could listen, my sister makes me go to the airport like hours and hours early, not just like 3 hours early. We've literally went 8 hours early for a domestic flight. Like legit, I have no problem with it. Like I know sometimes I talk about like how frustrated I could get, or like, but like overall I'm a pretty patient person. So but just like, so it doesn't normally bother me, but like something with like that's happening in here and how quickly it happens is just like super concerning. And so I'm leaving it up to the universe. I have 2 physiotherapists, which I haven't seen any of them this year. I honestly see them a couple times a year altogether, like typically. And usually they're like, hey, this is what you gotta do. And then I go and I do a version of it, and then it fixes it and it's fine. And so I haven't seen them, so I'm just leaving it up to fate at this point. Last night was Sunday, and I literally messaged both of them to be like, hey, can somebody see me? So the one physiotherapist couldn't, but somebody in that office was able to see me. But my OG therapist, the first one I ever had, and the most consistent one I've ever had, he, like, that office messaged me back and said, yep, he'll see me at 1, which is so freaking crazy because he's usually booked up. Usually if I book an appointment with him, it's like 2 weeks out, and this was literally less than 24 hours. So it was meant to be like that I go and see him, and so I'm going to leave it up to him. If he thinks I can fly after I described to him what's going on and how I'm feeling, then I'm going to still go on the trip and just trust. And then if I'm meant to not go on this trip, then I'm just going to trust. And here's the thing. I almost bawled my eyes out last night when I was like, oh my God, like, should I even be going on this trip right now? Should I even be? Because here's the thing, like, I'm not going to want to slow down while I'm there. I'm not going to want to be like, not vacationing while I'm there and just like seeing people and stay up really late, and like even though it's not as unhealthy as some of my other trips have been, it's still like I just know how hard it is in general for me to just like slow down, go to bed early, like go and relax and be off my screen and just like balance that. And I do balance it fairly well on my own. Around other people, though, it is way more difficult for me to do that because I just like, it's so easy for me to be in the moment and just like enjoy my time. And I'm not gonna want to go to bed early, and I'm not gonna want to, like, you know, and then like knowing that the first night for sure I'd be sleeping on an air mattress, and then if there is bed for me to sleep in, I'm sure that means I'd be sharing it with somebody, which just kind of makes the sleep less restful. And like, that's not even the biggest thing. I could share about it and figure that out, but I also know that one of the places, like, I will be having to get up early because people would not be quiet enough for me to be able to sleep in as long as my body would want to sleep in. And I know that that sounds like such a minor thing, but I will say the best thing that's been for my neck so far has been sleep. So prioritizing my sleep and being restful, which I haven't been able to do every single night, but trying really hard. Like today I did wake up early. I have supper in 30 minutes. I came like super early because I really wanted to get a coffee ahead of time because I love diner coffee, but they're not even open out. Like, that's what I mean. The pain I feel, it goes all the way up. The thing is I would rather heal this than go on the trip. That's really what it comes down to, because I never felt anything like this before. Neck is where it hurts, but it hurts all the way up and then down my spine at times. So I feel like that's an important part of my body to heal. Yeah, I am just terrified to have to tell my sister and the kids, and I don't want to, and oh my god, because I fucking want to go and I don't want to hurt their, like, oh my god, this was supposed to be a big trip for all of us. I'm so excited to hang out with them for the week. So excited. I haven't hung out with my niece and nephew for a week in so long. I'm gonna go inside Timmy's and get a coffee. Tim's coffee is not diner coffee, but it'll do. Oh, I'm just so nervous. Thing is, no matter what happens, I know I'm gonna have a good time. Even if I don't go on the trip, I'm gonna find a way to have a good time. I always do. I can't believe it's only been 20 minutes. No, okay. It's been an hour that I've been awake. And when I woke up, I felt perfect. And now it's just like, oh, you can't see my finger. It's fine. But I feel this, like, you know, crazy. Anyways, coffee time.